Give me one quick second. Hey, Michael. Michael says, hey there, Yogi. Guess what? I am now officially only 9 away from reaching 100 subs on this account. Woohoo. Woohoo indeed, my friend. Been working hard, Michael. And you're inspiring. Your hard work, your dedication, your enthusiasm, all inspiring. Hey, Selma. Selma says, hi. Super champion, my friend. How are you? Did you train today? What'd you do? Michael says, yes, I have been. Again, Michael, that's inspiring. It's inspiring to see. I feel like I need to up my game. I don't know how. I get people sending me all kinds of stuff saying my CEO is all over the place and none of it's good. None of it's in a good place. I don't rightly know what to do. I could pay them and they will fix it. But if you pay someone to do something, then you got to pay someone to do something again, right? Champion says, no, I did not train today because I didn't feel like it. And I already trained hard 2 days ago. Gotcha. Smart. Way to know your body. I should have did that yesterday, and I did not. And I paid for it today. Yeah, there was a definite lack of enthusiasm in my training today. It went well. I got what I needed to get. So there's ways of maximizing how you put your videos up. But I wonder sometimes if even if getting your CEO and all that technical stuff down packed, it's going to come down to quality, right? What do I do that is really of high quality? And I'm going to be honest. And I'm not saying this because I'm down on myself or my channel, because I'm not. I don't do anything high quality. My writing, but even my writing's kind of lazy. I don't edit. Michael says, I took a day off hiking and riding due to the live streams this morning. I think my body needed it because I went from a year without hiking to 2 weeks worth of it. Yeah, you probably did need it. Another smart move. Both you and Champion. Smarter than me, and I've been doing this since I was 11-ish. Champion says, I'm not going to lie, I definitely had somewhat of a difficult day yesterday. What was up with that, Champion? Was today better? Hey, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I like hearing people tell me something like that. I like people who face the difficulties. Don't push them aside. Don't bury them deep. Champion says, I failed my baccalaureate exam yesterday. I got a 3.4 from 20. Do you get to retest? What does that mean for you now? What's your next step? So I'm never going to make the type of videos that are like flashy or pretty. Hi, Kat. How are you? Kat says, hi, friend. Oh, you mean out of 14 points out of 20 points. Gotcha. Kat says S, as in friends. Kat never just has one friend. Kat has friends. Thanks, Michael. Michael drops a link for his ASMR. Nature walks. What's up, Lee? Selma says hi. Hey, Selma. So I was talking about YouTube CEO. I got a bunch of people sending me stuff saying my CEO sucks. And I agreed, because I don't do anything about it or with it. Our good friend Praveen tried to talk me through it. I don't understand it. And more than that, you know, when I started YouTube, I decided to reinvent the wheel, to get successful in my own way. And of course, I was told that was fairly naive, which of course it was naive. But I'm okay being naive. Michael says he's having a 14-minute premiere and 29 minutes. Drop the link, Michael. Oh, that's the link you got up there. Champy says, I even heard fireworks outside from the neighbors who were celebrating the kids passing the exam. Yeah, that's tough for you. Did I say CEO? SEO. SEO. Thanks for that, Kat. Thanks for that correction. Hi, Jessica. Where do you get stuck, Jessica? Champy says, well, it doesn't necessarily mean anything. How did your family feel about that? Since you put zero effort and yet I still felt extremely sad. Can understand that. So what's the next step? SEO. All the YouTube technical stuff. I also read, since I'm getting those people sending me stuff, Facebook, email, here. Hey, Reaper. Reaper the mountain climber. Great pictures, great photos with you and your wife. Hey, Mohammed. How are you, my friend? Selma says, love you. We love you too, Selma. Your phone froze. Gotcha. I'm glad you made it in. What do you got? 10 more days left until you find Nemo? Reaper? Muhammad says, so my friend Lee, I'm doing well and hope you be fine. Hope you're being careful, Muhammad. What the heck is an SEO? That's a good question. It has to do, someone told me what it meant. I don't remember. Let's look it up. Technical stuff. Search engine optimization. Practice of improving a website's visibility. But I read it doesn't have much to do with YouTube. It's actually a little more important to get your hashtags and all that other stuff. So I do have to find a way, I think, to, I don't know. I don't want to say up my game. I think I need to make some kind of changes. I don't know what. Suggestions? What do you guys want to see? Champion says, the reason I failed, oops, sorry, everything skipped. The reason I failed this year is because I took the baccalaureate, am I pronouncing that right? Exam in the science branch, but next year is going to be the language branch. Gotcha. Lisa, it's nice to see you, Mohammed. Jessica says, thank you. Reaper says, 2 more days. 2 more days? I thought it was the whole month. I thought you had to go for all of July. That was a good challenge for you guys. Champion says, since I'm way better with languages than science stuff, I can always get my baccalaureate next year. But right now I feel the pain of having tried my best for little years and failed. Well, but you said you put 0 effort in it. So that wasn't your best. And in that case, you also didn't fail. Thomas says, Yogi, right now I'm on Death 2140, trying to drill to find the oil, wash that soon. I don't quite follow that, Muhammad, but as long as you're safe is what I'm interested in. Someone says, we are family. We are. He says, really, Soma, you're too kind. I enjoyed seeing you smiling and singing. Happy when you're relaxed and chilled. Me too. Hey, Mike. Thank you for the like. Hey, Reaper. I thought it was every day. Reaper says, I've been doing it every day. I thought it was supposed to be every day for the entire month of July. I haven't really been followed. I've been following you and Leo. Buddha, trending. Champion says, the only reason I got as far as I did, because being a private school means that you can buff up your grades by a few points. Gotcha. I went to a private school too, up until 9th grade. Hey, Skits, Yuxabrister. Hey, someone was watching old live streams, Reaper, and I went to check out which one it was, and it was back in the Destiny Reaper and Odom and Osiris days. Cowboy Larry. We had some good talks back then, Reaper. I appreciate your support way, way, way back then. You've been a good friend for a number of years, Reaper. I hope I can do the same for you. I hope I've been a good friend to you as well. Hey, Anna. All right, all my breathing people are getting in here. Champion says, I did put an effort at first in middle school and first year and second year of high school. But in the final year, I just couldn't take it anymore. I was tired of giving my all and failing. Gotcha. Hey, do you think your workouts have helped you with that? They've helped you focus, maybe? Good says, thanks, Jessica. Hello, Muhammad, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Hi to Selma and Lee. Hey, Signature. Signature, once again, I'm so sorry about the monetization. You worked so hard for that. Hey, Dev. Dev is back during lunch hour. How's it, Yogi? Dev, it's going pretty good, my friend. How are you? Reaper says, I don't know. All I know is that I've been doing it every day, Yogi. Theo added 4 more days, so I still got till Wednesday. Got you. He says, Muhammad, do you have any celebrations coming up in your country? Anna says hi to Super Champion. Reaper says, oh my God, Yogi, that's way back in the day. Yeah, it is. Back in the day. Reaper says, yes, you have, Yogi. Well, thank you. I appreciate knowing that, Reaper. You're a good person. You're a good man. You're a good family man, and you're a good friend. And you got the best reps in the game, bar none. There's a reason why you got the best reps in the game. Because you worked on form as much as you work on strength. It's never one-dimensional with you, Reaper. Sorry, I got a cat attached to me. There we go. I had to disengage. Cat said meow, as all cats do. Champion says, my workouts definitely helped me keep my sanity and allowed me to express myself because unlike in school, failure in the gym only makes me stronger and better. It could be the same in school. You could use what seems like failure. Someone says, fart up the place. Well, I was thinking about trying something different. That would certainly be different. Reaper says, appreciate that, Yogi. You got it, Reaper. Reaper says, never fought up the place. Can't make any promises, guys. Jessica says, hi to Cat. Hey, Sniper. Sniper, how'd your day go? You guys let me know when you're ready for some breath work. Sniper was way back in the day, too. Champion says, but what I truly love the most about the gym is because I generally had the choice. It is something that I actually choose, and I feel passionate about where at school I was felt forced. I can definitely understand that, and I agree with it. Someone says hi to Sniper, Anna says hi to Squirrel, and Kat says hi to Jessica. Kat says, sorry, I'm just walking in the door of the house bringing in groceries. That's okay, Kat. I know your arms are full. Bags of bananas, bags of apples, bags of Ezekiel bread. Just, bag after bag of produce, probably like 56 bags of produce. Jessica says, I'm ready whenever you are. Lucy says, Kat, hey, Lucy. All right. Deb says, hey, Yogi, how are some daily stretches and breathing things I can do every morning when I wake up? I'm very ignorant on these things. It's a great question. Fuji apples, no left. Seriously? I love Fuji apples. Best apple in the world. I love all apples. I don't like eating Granny Smith, like just eating it, but it's good in a salad. It's good with other stuff. Great for baking. Not that I bake. I have baked. Champion says, right, now all I can do is quietly cry. We're hanging out in a live stream for a strange kind of comfort. I definitely provide strange comfort. Hey, Super Champion, it's going to be okay. The discipline that you build in the gym is going to carry over to every aspect of your life. Next year is a new year, or next semester, whichever comes first for you. Think of it that way. Everything you do in the gym is applicable to every other aspect of your life. Think how Arnold Schwarzenegger made the focus of his training carried over to business, to movies, to politics. You can agree or disagree with his politics. The fact that he became governor. All right, we're going to do breath work in a minute. I want to answer Dev's question real quick. Sniper says, I had to bail from the putting green slightly early due to lightning in the distance. Yeah, that's not good with a metal rod in your hand. Was the only one around. Would you have taken your chances if there was more people, evening out the odds a bit? Reaper says, what gym? What gym, champion? Reaper wants to know. I think Reaper wants to tell you to give up the gym. Do your burpees. Of course, champion's got some goals. That's nice of you, Selma. Selma says, Super Champion, I will sing to you when Yogi is doing another live. Selma, you are so kind. It's right in your title. All right, Dev. If you could look up sun salutation. Sun salutation is complete yoga. Best to do in the morning, as soon as you wake up. I don't want to demonstrate Breath of Fire tonight, but I will do it in tomorrow's afternoon live stream. And that's the perfect way to start your morning. If you woke up in the morning, you did your breath work, Breath of Fire, and again, I'll teach you how to do it tomorrow. 100%. And then did the sun salutation and sat quietly and followed your breath for 5 minutes, it would change your life. That's the best place to start. And then we'll add on some other stretches. But sun salutation is a complete yoga. You could look up Sun Salutation A. A couple different versions. I do Sun Salutation A. Where was I? All right. Let me know if that helps, Dev. I do have, on my channel, I do have Sun Salutation. But you can find better. I'll be honest with you. I did a demonstration. He says, anyone seen Shirley? I have not seen Shirley. I've emailed Shirley a few days ago. Laying low. Appreciate you asking about her, Lee. Lee, you keep such good track on everyone. You're an awesome person, Lee. And I will teach you Sun Salutation tomorrow. All right, so Abigail says, I feel much better today. I'm glad to hear that. Lee says, Jessica, you still got a headache? I hope not. Abigail says, awesome job, everyone. You too, Abigail. One Kirby a day keeps sad voices away. What's a Kirby? Jessica says, no, it's gone away. I'm glad to hear that. All right, let's get ready. Hey, Eric LaPointe. How are you? Eric, you've been putting out awesome shorts. A vacuum. Lisa says, Shirley is so caring, Yogi. She is. Hey, Hank's Arts says, why aren't you a mod? Hi, my best friend. Hank, it's been a little bit. I haven't seen anything new from you. Am I just missing it? And if I am, I apologize. Because you, my friend, are my favorite artist. If you go visit Hank's Art, you're going to see a wonderful artist, and he will do a sketch very quickly. All kinds of animals. Cute dog, cute elephant, cute aardvark. Ask him for something. It's incredible. Hank, it's really nice to see you, my friend. Oh, Kirby's a Nintendo game. Got you. Someone says, hi, Eric with Chicken. She starts right in, doesn't she? He says, Abigail's is West Virginia a farming state, or does it distill whiskey? It's a mountainous state. It does have a lot of farming, but it's pretty rugged country. All right. Jessica, are you here? Anna, are you here? Jessica says, I am. Anna says, hi to Eric. All right. Jessica, do you have a preference for breath? Hey, Brian. Anna says she's ready. Let me know, Anna or Jessica or Kat, hey, JR, if you have a preference for a breath. Thank you, Eric. 11 months. That's how long I've actually had a members channel. It was Eric LaPointe who convinced me to do it. Eric LaPointe and some prompting from Duncan Walsh. Two great guys, two great channels, two of my all-time favorite people, and two people I'm not 100% sure I would be doing what I'm doing without them. Muhammad says, Eric, you're an amazing brother. He certainly is, Muhammad. Kat says, I don't care. I'm along for the ride. That's what I like to hear. Any breath work is fine. Hey, Eve. Eve says, wow, so long since I've been in your life. How long's it been? We're getting all kinds of people coming in I haven't seen for a bit. All right. I want to do something relaxing. 2 months. Was it something I said? Duncan Walsh, definitely fast at burpees. Duncan's a powerhouse. Says Erica's old school. All right, guys. I'm going to be out of the chat for about 5 minutes. We're going to do some breath work. We are going to do alternate nostril breathing. Kat, how's your breathing? Both sides. I don't want to do alternate nostril breathing if you're clogged up. Of course, says, hey, Dakota. Stuffy. All right. Let's do something else then. We are going to do 478. Sniper, thank you so much. Sniper is another one who has literally been with me from the beginning of the live streams. Specifically, the beginning of the evening live streams. Things used to get pretty wild back then. So, here's the deal. We breathe in through the nose for a count of 4. We hold for a count of 7. We exhale through the mouth. Listen for the sound of the whoosh. That's what you want to hear. Slow extension of the breath. Hey, Stuart. Stuart, thanks for coming in. Appreciate that, my friend. We're going to do that for a minimum of 8 rounds. Stuart, I'm going to mod you up, as I know you're friends with Maddie. And, of course, any friend of Maddie's 100% welcome here. All right, for those who are going to participate, if you go ahead and close your eyes, what I want you to do is let the shoulders sink down. When we're tense, we have a tendency to hold the shoulders high. So purposely relax the shoulders and let them head towards the ground. Take a deep breath through the nose. Sigh through the mouth. Sinking the shoulders down even more. Head towards the floor. Shake your hands out. Shake your arms out. Notice the breath. Just notice the breath. No changes to it. Just the act of noticing. And as we're noticing, bring that same soft focus up to the top of your head and just scan it. A little bit of awareness at the top of your head. Bring awareness to your eyes. Soft focus just to your left eye, then your right eye. Notice the very tip of your nose. We're just noticing. Notice your jaw, both shoulders. Notice your elbows, both fingertips. Notice the center of your throat, your heart center, center of the chest. Notice your belly. Bring that focus to your legs, both legs, to your knees, your ankles, and your toes. Notice how your breath is softening, relaxing, feeling at ease, with your eyes closed still, just quickly picture a sunrise. Picture a sunrise at the beach. In your mind, hear the sound of the waves. Visualize a mountain lake, just briefly. See a sunset in your mind. All the colors, very briefly. Now bring your attention back to the breath. In a count of 3, we're going to start doing 4, 7, 8 breath. Breathing in for 4, holding for 7, exhaling through the mouth for 8. 8 rounds. 1, 2, 3. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale with a whoosh for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale with a whoosh for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale with a whoosh for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale with a whoosh for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last breath for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale with that whoosh for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax the breath. Let it settle in its own natural rhythm. Sinking deep into that state of relaxation that you've created with your breath, with your mind, with your presence. Just sit. Enjoy the silence of the mind. And in this silence, we're going to enter a sankalpa. Sankalpa is Sanskrit for intention or desire. What is it that you wish to bring forth into your life? Happiness, joy, awakening, abundance, health. Frame it in a positive. State it to yourself silently and let it go. Allow the silence to do its work. The universe to conspire to come to your aid. And when you're ready, after sitting, open your eyes. I'll see you in the chat. Guys, remind me to take my supplement in about 15 minutes. Hey, Danny, our good friend. Skits has an excellent point. Never rush the whoosh. Gently push the whoosh. If you're not careful, you'll turn the whoosh to mush. Spoken like a true yogi. Yogi skits. I think there's a song in there for you, skits. So I've been trying to add in my own version of Yoga Nidra to some of my breath work. Yoga Nidra, also called yogic sleep or psychic sleep, is a deep, deep relaxation. It's said that 1 hour of Yoga Nidra can be the equivalent, hey Sal, of 4 hours worth of actual sleep. So we just do a few minutes of it, but that gives you a nice, nice relaxation. I hope. Anna says, thank you so much, Yogi. I feel calm, at peace, and happy. It's all I could ask for, Anna. Sal, I hope you're well. Deb says, that was crazy. I've never done breathing thing before, but I'm lightheaded though. Not sure if that is good or bad. Well, aside from the lightheadedness, how do you feel? Relaxed? Jessica says I needed that. You want to know something, guys? Jessica and Anna. And of course, Kat. I needed to. You guys helped me out a lot. I needed to reestablish space with breath work, talking about the stuff that I love to talk about. So thank you guys. So it says, hope everyone is having a great day, and hope everyone's day started with a smile and ends with a smile. Thank you, Sal. You certainly help with that, my friend. Joel says, Supers, what's up? Hey, gamer. Everyone's saying hi. Hey, is everyone here subscribed to Sal? Hey, and speaking of subscribing, I don't know if anyone could do this for me. Our friend Danny the Doctor, Dr. Danny. He's trying to get to 50 subs so he can live stream. If anyone is not subscribed to him, I don't know if anyone could drop his link. Since I'm on my desktop, if I drop it, it goes straight back to here. So it doesn't do you guys any good. Jessica says, thank you, Eric. You make it much easier to cope. Thank you, Jessica. You know, I got to tell you something. It seems, hey, Mary. It seems that when we do breath work, we are doing a temporary fix to help us feel better. We feel better when we do it. We wake up in the morning and we're at a level of stress again, or later in the day. But every time we do breath work, we dip into a layer of deep relaxation that is healing the central nervous system. It's bringing us further and further down from that fight or flight scale that we seem stuck at. The low level we seem stuck at. And the low level is what used to be our highest level. So we're always ready to react. We're always ready to go from low level anxiety to upper levels of anxiety. Every time we do breath work, every time you do a round of yoga asanas, every time you meditate, you are giving a deep healing to your central nervous system. Every time we do that yoga nidra. So it's important. I don't care what I'm doing. I don't care what I'm talking about. Interrupt me, because it's a good interruption. And say breath work. Insist upon it. Because if I'm not doing breath work with you guys, if I'm not providing a place that helps you feel better, if I'm not I'm not a healer. You're the healer. But if I'm not helping facilitate, should I try it one more time? Facilitate. If I'm not helping to facilitate a healing environment for you, then I am not doing what I'm supposed to be doing on YouTube. So call me out. Tell me to up my game. I love doing all the stuff that I do on YouTube. I love singing with you guys. I love telling jokes. Um, I love doing my kettlebell workouts. I love doing burpees with Jace. Not as much as I used to. But I know what I'm supposed to be doing. Skit says facility. Up your game, Yokester. Thank you, Skits. See, that's what I need. Jessica says, I do my best. Jessica, here's what I love about you. One of the things I love about you. There's multiple things. Just seeing you pop up. For one, makes me smile. I love having you as a friend. And it reminds me that, I always bring up the great Yogi Ram Dass, the American Yogi Ram Dass. And he was asked at the end of his life, why are we here? And everyone expected to hear, something in Sanskrit, fulfilling our dharma, fulfilling our purpose, some grand yogic ideal. He gave it some serious thought, had his head down, and he looked up. He said with a smile and said, I think we're all here to walk each other home. So Jessica, when I see you come in, it reminds me that you and I are supposed to be walking each other home. When Anna pops in, when Kat, when Sniper, when Eric LaPointe, when Reaper, every single one of you guys, Lucy and Danny, our new friends, my singing partner Dolly, my Elvis singing partner Dolly. Dolly says, I love you, I love you, I love you all. I love you too, Dolly. Let's see. Champion says, sorry, you don't need to up your game. You just need to stay true to yourself. I appreciate that. Skit says he was only joking with him, Super Bro. Yep, we know Skits. I could not ask for a better friend than Skits. Danny says Yogi is the best Yogi. I remember yesterday about snoozing to put the duct tape on the nose. Yes. That turned into quite an interesting conversation, didn't it, Danny? Hey, Master Magician. Says I really like that. I appreciate you being here, my friend. Jera says, leg end. That would be my toes. Salute from Eric LaPointe. So I can't officially retire from burpees until I do 100 reps with Eric LaPointe. 100 slow reps with Eric LaPointe. Eric LaPointe is my ideal burpee partner. Do a rep, look at the phone, answer some questions, say hi to everyone. Do another rep, look at the phone, answer some questions. Do another rep. That's the kind of burpees I'm into nowadays. I want to see if Eric LaPointe and I can stretch 100 burpees into a 3-hour session. That's my goal. Jared says, how's the calf muscle doing, Yogi? A bit better today. It was really sore this morning. I did some foam rolling. I broke out my bands and did some band work. Big, giant rubber bands. Thanks, JR. Foam rolling helps a lot. Really is sore after a workout and first thing in the morning. Champion says, guys, I don't understand what the whole duct tape thing yesterday. Skit says, super, what you got to do is buy an onion and then duct tape it to your toe. That's all I know. It makes sense. Cat says, super ancient Chinese secret. Hey, Mumba, am I getting that right? Mumbua? Mumbua. So, Champion, I was talking about duct taping. All right, not duct tape. I blame this on Cat. Medical tape on the lips to help keep the mouth shut, to train you to breathe through your nose all through the night. It's a great, great tip. It will change your sleep quality. It will improve your health. It will improve your mental state of health. Your sleep will be deeper and longer and more effective in its healing. Somehow, because of Cat and Jack, it got turned into duct tape. And then Skits reminded me about taping an onion to my toe, which I didn't actually do, but I was told to do it. But my onion never came in. So I started naming all the other stuff that I taped to my toe. Bell peppers, antelopes, my cat, coffee mug. None of it worked though. Cat says, what's that? A signal must be bad. I can't hear you. Selective internet connection. We no longer have to do selective hearing. Now it's just selective internet connection. Champion says, the philosophy of duct tape. For what is duct tape and why is it? And what is it? It is for everything. Gee, I wasn't the one that said duct tape, Jessica. Back me up on this, Jessica. I'm depending on you. Here's a question. Has anyone tried, since yesterday, the medical tape on your lips? Kat says, it's a very convoluted story. I'd question everything he says. Kat. The person who's always supposed to have my back. The first person to throw me under the bus. However, I expected it. Duct tape is life. It's very important. Every house should have duct tape. Dolly says, gotta go to mind condition. Insert eye roll. Catch you later to all. Peace and blessings. Love you, Cat, and all. Therapy night's work for 3 to 6 weeks. See you later. Hey, I hope Friday you can come up and sing with us again, Dolly. Oh man, it's been a while since someone broke out the AOL. That's only used to be AOL. Skips is laughing. Jessica says, no, I'm scared. JR is laughing. Hey, Anna Marie. Finally, the cavalry's coming. Anna Marie says, hello, Miss Yogi. Hello, wonderful people in the chat. Hope everyone is doing well. Thank you, Anna Marie. Champion says, Jedi Master Yogi is going to hunt us down personally to put duct tape on our mouths and then kidnap us and take us into beds to have better quality sleep. If I thought it would help, if I thought I could get away with it. Lucy's already got one picked out for Friday. Awesome. I'm looking forward to that. I really enjoy the Friday night singing. I'm waiting for JR to come up, do some freestyling. Doesn't have to be freestyling, whatever Jay wants to do. I want Anna Marie to come up on a Friday night and do some singing. I'd love for Sniper to come up and either sing or read some of his poetry. I'd like for Kat to come up and play the ukulele. I'm not even asking anyone to do this. I'm composing my dream performance. Sleeper Champion says it's not kidnapping if you improve your friend's quality of sleep. Probably. I don't know if I can take that probably to court. Sleeper says, Champion, that says more about you than us. Get some quality sleep. Man, if I'm doing Eminem, I need to start practicing like a month ago. Jared says, Yogi's a real Slim Shady. Guys, I don't think I can rap. I'm not quick enough. Yogi and M? I'm glad you got good quality sleep, Champion. For a lot of people, it's a rare commodity. Jessica says, sleep, what's that? So, Jessica, we need to put a little more work into that. Getting that sunlight first thing in the morning. Since now we've introduced the breath of fire, that's going to start helping too, because it helps produce the right hormones that will later in the day make up the hormones that you need to help you sleep. It kicks in the circadian rhythm. Take my supplement, guys. Skip says, no, tomorrow. I'll message you, Jokester, and teach you. Trust me, it's easy. I don't know. I need to start. What's an easy one to start with? I need to go way back to the 80s. Champion says, knees weak, arms are heavy, palms sweaty, mom's spaghetti. I often wondered with that rhyme. Don't know any other song that has spaghetti in it. Anna says, thank you to Anna Marie. And yes, thank you. Hope the same for you. Kat says, say Yogi, a celebration of spirits yours? It is. And there's a copy somewhere back there. I don't want to go too far. I don't want you to see the continuous mess. One of those books back there, I think. Celebration of Spirit. If you remind me, I'll read something from it tomorrow morning. I could read from it now. Then I'd have to get up. Never underestimate the depth of my laziness, guys. Skid says, I'll teach you. You'll easily achieve this. What did I just do, Skits? I'm not someone who says I can't do something. Much. But I do know certain limits. And I think rapping, I also like to think that I know the limits of my friendships. And I think I would be putting the, I think I'd be stretching the limits of my friendship. Champion says, Yogi, try send a little faster. Knees weak, arms are heavy, palms are sweaty, mom's spaghetti. Don't think I can do it. It's not a mess, Mr. Yogi. It is organized chaos. I'd like to think that. Until I collapse, until my legs give up, until I can't get up, until I cannot walk. I can't do it, guys. Hold on one second. Let me make sure that it's here. It was the top book. Sorry, I disturbed my cat. I don't know if I have a favorite. I haven't looked at it in a long time. The epigraph, which of course I didn't write. William Blake. If the doors of perception, this makes me always think of Squirrel Sniper. If the doors of perceptions were cleansed, everything would appear as it is, infinite. Chippy says, Yogi, that was pretty good. Jessica says, I just did it. I read fast. That's not rapping. You gotta, skits are, listen to skits. Skits knows how to do it. So this is what Kat mentioned. Celebration of Spirit. This was my second book. Not sure. It's published in 2001, so I probably wrote it in 2000. So I'm going to read the first one. What this is, celebration of spirit, poems, prayers, and invocations. That I have a opening poem or an opening prayer or opening inspirational passage that I wrote, followed by an invocation for the day. The first one is morning prayer. May you wake up in the morning, a song within your heart, and begin the day with this knowledge: God is present from the start. May the sun shine brightly upon your day, as suns are often known to do. And if it rains, it rains. The sun won't mind. Beneath the clouds, it still shines brightly just for you. And the invocation is, may you have a wonderful morning. Every morning, rain, snow, wind, or shine, the sun is shining for you. Enjoy its warming rays. The rain is singing a holy song. Listen, and perhaps even sing along. The wind is blowing, as if the very breath of God. Breathe deeply. The day is yours. Amen. See if I can find something short. Man, I haven't looked at this in a long time. I'll read one more. This is called Listen. Listen. Be still. Allow yourself this quiet moment. This is my gift to you. Peace. Listen. Be still. Follow your breath. Deep within, be still. There is a voice, silent, yet speaking volumes. Listen. When we allow ourselves to hear the silent voice within, a world of peace, guidance, love, and wisdom spring forth from inner doors. Be still. Listen. The universe is calling. She beckons us with open arms. She sings a song of silent love, an ancient song we've never heard before. Be still. Sit. Listen to your beating heart. Between each beat, there plays a silent song. Listen. A symphony of infinite dreams. Listen. And the invocation is, I offer this as a prayer to the silent voice of the infinite. May we all listen to the quiet guidance of the universe. May the world's people learn together and gather the power of silent wisdom, prayer, and meditation. May peace reign supreme. You leaving, Danny? Danny, you have a great night too, my friend. He who shall not rap, thou. JR, I'd love for you to come up and do something. Sniper says that was a soft drop. Me? If it was purely by accident. Are you still here, Toy Pups? Champion says, chilling on the weekend, like usual, watching Scooby-Doo. Watching Scooby-Doo. Was that a rap lyric? Hey, so how come Eminem? How come I can't do something by Ludacris? Not that I know it. I do know one thing by Ludacris. I can't remember what it was, though. Cat says, beautiful, Yogi. Thank you, Cat. Jessica says, I love that. Thank you, Jessica. I often, I sometimes it can be a little weird reading old stuff that I wrote because my writing is so different nowadays. Anna Marie says, I might take you up on trying a piece of some song this Friday. Mr. Yogi, that would be awesome, Anna. The more people, the better. I'm waiting for Eric Lapointe to make a comeback. Skid says, okay, if you don't want to do Eminem, Erica will teach you some Dutchavilli. Don't know Dutchavilli. Let's go back to Eminem. That's what I'm thinking. See, now Sniper's going old school. Grandmaster Flash. Hey, I wonder if I could do Ice Ice Baby. JR says, you don't want to know him, Yogi. Skits is laughing. You guys are trying to get me in trouble, right? How about if I sang Doing the Dougie? How did you get me? One of the first songs I sang was Willie Nelson. How did you guys get me from Willie Nelson to talking about doing Eminem? The Dougie. Go listen to it, Skits. Score says, all right, stop. Collaborate and listen. You know what? I might be able to do Vanilla Ice. My cat is urging me to reconsider. Jessica says, you all are funny. Hey, Jessica, I really like the thought of helping you laugh. I don't think there's anything more healing than just a deep, genuine laugh when everything is dropped. The heart opens wide. And it says, thank you for sharing them, Super Champion. Jared says, a bit of Mope Deep. Trick ones, don't know them either. Michael says he's back from Larkin. Appreciate that, Michael. Skid says, I really want to do a song by Biggie Smalls. I'm going to have to consult my creative directors and see what they come up with. Michael says, Yogi, I just realized I was in all 3 streams today. And there was a 4th secret stream. Super Champion says, adorable. Michael says, hey there, Anna. Skid says, smile, Jessica. I hope you're smiling, Jessica. I hope you, I hope the majority of your time here is a joyous occasion. And even when we touch upon some deep stuff, I hope it's at least helpful. Joe says, Yogi is a legend. I'm just old. When you get old, you're always a legend. Champion says, be positive, guys. Excellent advice. Champion says, optimistic mindset always wins. Even when you inevitably burn out, it's worth it. Skid says, Yogi is a super legend. You guys are too nice. Sniper says it's all about the timing and always perspective. Wise words from Sniper. We got some unicorn vibes. Thank you, Lucy. Excellent advice. Hey, Michael, I'd like to talk to you about orbs sometime. I always had a little bit of a fascination with orbs. There's all kinds of stuff flying around in my basement. It's not the optimum place to work out in. It is smoky because someone who has a room downstairs is a big smoker. And they dumped an ashtray in a trash can that I keep moving away, but it keeps moving back. And it's dusty. And I use chalk, so there's chalk flying around too. Jira says, Yogi, I want to ask you, do you believe in ghosts? I do, but with an asterisk next to it. That everything we see, everything we experience on this plane of illusory reference is real in its existence as far as this illusory existence is real. But when we, Sniper says, plane of existence. Thank you, Sniper. But anything within the plane of existence, anything within the illusory universe is just that. And when you wake up, there's only God. So we are literally dreaming the universe into being. This is the yogic philosophy, Buddhist philosophy, Hindu philosophy, Judaic philosophy. Remember in Genesis, it says Adam fell into a deep sleep, and yet nowhere in the rest of the Bible does it say Adam woke up. This is the shamanistic philosophy. Hey, T, how are you, my friend? So within this illusory realm, anything is possible. But ultimately, there's only love. There's only God. So more and more in my life, my emphasis, the things that I talk about, my practices are all based upon, as we keep mentioning, erasing that hierarchy of illusion. To not say this illusion is more important than this illusion is more important than this illusion. Kat says, I lost you again. Did you, Kat? Internet? Those phantom drummers that got my stream today, loud enough for my panel guests and the chat to hear it. It says very bright, tiny white light. It stayed that long. I got to actually look at it and question what it was, Squirrel. What did it say? I agree with that too, JR. I think if you're looking for it and believe in it so strongly, you can almost trick your mind into it. T says hey to everyone in the chat. Champion says, you know what, that thing that lights your soul on fire, that makes you feel passionate and genuinely enjoying your time, do that as much as you can. Chase it and lighten your beautiful soul. Beautiful words, Champion. Lucy says they've had orb activity and they were actually orbs, not just random junk flying around. Michael said that sounds like a deal. T says, I'm feeling very hopeful. You saw my message? I did. Prayers and positive vibes. Manifestation. Send my way for tomorrow. Absolutely, Cat. Or absolutely, T. Cat was right behind there. No, I had a squirrel moment. Ah. Send me what you were thinking. Or post it here. T says, Cat. He sat at his pooter. I have no idea what that means. It doesn't sound good, though. Cat says yes. Samper says, Cat, a me moment. And Cat says yes. Jared says, but let's say that they don't. Let's say that they are real. Don't know what or who you're going to find. Is anyone really ready for that? Oh, computer. Why did my mind go elsewhere with that? Jessica says, I'm sunburned. I should have done this inside. How's the weather, Jessica? I've heard you say over cats a few times that it was pretty cold in the morning. T says, hey, Jessica, please take care. Michael says, even Friday house, the most skeptical one of my friends on panel said he heard the phantom drum. Was like, that's odd. Skip says, I think people are ready, JR. We have been conditioned through movies, etc. JR says, Yogi Paranormal Nights. We turn in that direction fairly often. T says, Yogi, I'm sweet and innocent. Me? About 12 months ago, we had a convo about T. We've had some pretty crazy conversations here. Champion says, I'm going to pray. Isha, I'll be back. Gotcha, my friend. We're actually going to close up shop in just a minute or two. Jessica says it's been cold in the morning, hot in the afternoon. All right. Just about ready. Guys, we're going to send out some positive prayers for our friend T for tomorrow. Michael says, as a former paranormal investigator, I can say that ghosts do exist. Hey, Share Bear. Get some unicorn vibes. T says, Jessica, sending you some gentle hug, gentle love, gentle smiles. Everything gentle. Thank you, T. All right, guys. Tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. Come on by and hang out with us if you want. Jessica, if you are up and about, we will do Breath of Fire. Samper says, Jared, entities are energy, but you must not forget that you have the power of manifesting. It's required more than we take for granted here. T says, we're going through some very hard times. Tomorrow I might change that, and I'll be back to tell you. Looking forward to hearing, T. Looking forward to good news. Michael says, agreed, Sniper. Jared says, I will tell you the story about the devil made me do it. It's crazy. Jessica says she'll be here. All right, T. Hopefully we're able to do it. We're just ending the live stream, Toy Pups. T says, what time you're live UK time? I guess it would be 10 o'clock UK time. Anna is sending prayers for T. Thank you, Anna. All right, guys. I'll see everyone tomorrow morning. I'll see you over at Cats. But then if you want, swing by and hang out with me. It's not as much fun, but it's short. So we got that. Skit says, love you all, love you too. Great live, Yogi. Thank you, Michael. You and I will talk about orbs sometime. Past is an illusion as much as the future. Exactly. Stacy says, see you at Cats. See you at Cats, Stacy. Namaste to you, T. Love you guys.